Do 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 do.
Yes,
Yeah.
honey. Almost.
Okay, so hold on a second. So if you guys are not finished, what's up with the noise? You guys playing video games?
No.
What are you guys doing?
Project.
That's a project?
Yeah, so we're making it funny but serious at the same time.
Oh.
Okay, as I was saying.
Man, what was he saying?
I don't even know. Prison camps during the Civil War. They were very wretched and inhumane, man. Alright, about 56,000 perished.
Yeah, man.
About 56,000
That ain't
perished
funny.
in the
Why we laughing? They perished, man. Come on, now.
yeah, they perished. That's not right. About 56,000 soldiers perished in the prison camps after the war ended.
Double? What?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
According to my research, according to my calculations. All right. We have the most top three infamous that word prison camps during the Civil War was Rocky Island the Third, the one in Massachusetts.
Hold up. Is there one near us, Amara? Is there one near us?
Yeah. There's one near us. It's in Baltimore, Maryland.
Like Noble? For real?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was another one. All right, that's me on prison camp.
The unhealthy prison camp.
African Americans during the Civil War. African Americans served greatly during the Civil War, for over 200,000 African Americans were represented. Although they were fighting for their country, they still faced prejudice from the whites. They thought that the whites thought that the blacks were too cowardly to be a good soldier, but soon when fighting along with them, they found that they were wrong, for they served a great soldier and they helped their teammates out very well. No man was left behind. There were 10 USCCs made. USCC stands for U.S. Colored Cavalry, and it was basically based on the soldiers during the Civil War. They were majority white, but the 9th and 10th USCC was made all blacks. Although they faced many prejudice problems during their fightings in the Civil War, African Americans still found to be a great tribute to our country and our West movement.
African Americans got much more respect from all races after the Civil War. Lincoln has become a myth as well as a man. Apart from his historical role as a savior of the Union and the great emancipator of the slaves, he has been celebrated for his remarkable life story and his fundamental humanity. Lincoln's legacy is complex, however. In his own time, many Southerners believed him to be the destroyer of their liberty and their way of life. Today, some conservative historians continue to criticize Lincoln for his using the power of the national government to trample states' rights. In Lincoln's view, though the Union had to be preserved at all costs, it was worth saving, not only for its own sake, but also because it embodied an ideal, the ideal of self-government. His passion as a spokesman for democracy is a key element of Lincoln's unique and enduring appeal, both of his fellow countrymen and also for people throughout the world. Many historians also placed him among the greatest men of all time. Lincoln came to the presidency at a time of great crisis when the country at the brink of a civil war that threatened to split the South. Combining his roles as statesman and commander-in-chief, Lincoln led the Federal armies to victory and held the Union together. Along the way, he brought about the end of slavery in the United States, which also played a good role in the Civil War. The 16th president of the U.S., Abraham Lincoln. So the camera's on? Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, it is. Organized in 1866 by Confederate veterans as a social club in Pulaski 10, the Ku Klux Klan was reconstructed along political and racial lines a year later in Nashville 10. Because of an increase of the number of kidnappings and murders, the Grand Wizard of the Klan ordered a disband in 1869. The new Klan began to persecute Roman Catholics, Jews, foreigners, and communists. The KKK began to stress when they realized the Democratic president nominated a name of Alfred E. Smith, a Roman Catholic, was elected. The Force Act in 1870 and the Ku Klux Klan Act in 1871 authorizing the president to suspend the writ of habeas corpus, suppress disturbance by force, and employs heavy penalties on terrorist organizations, resulting in federal prosecution of Klan members, meaning the KKK. They were also racist towards blacks. They targeted them at a point, but once the KKK Klan was disbanded, they came back at Catholics and Jews and foreigners and communists and other things. The KKK, which stands for Ku Klux Klan. Medical care and medicine. Surgeons were not soldiers, but kept wounded soldiers alive. The best chance for an extremely wounded soldier to stay alive was to amputate the body part immediately. Early anesthesia required the patient to be restrained because it affected excitement, movement, and vocalization. In the beginning of the Civil War, the Union had about 98 surgeons, and the Confederacy had only 24, which is a very low number. By 1865, the Union had about 13,000 doctors, and the Confederates had 4,000. That's a difference of 9,000. For the Union, it was great. For the Confederates, not so great. See, because more surgeons means more healthy soldiers, which means more soldiers to fight and more soldiers alive. Less doctors means less soldiers alive, less unhealthy people, less people to fight the battle. Which is why the Union had the upper hand. Soldier being examined after war.